How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing good. I think it is almost Christmas, for those of y'all who celebrate Christmas. For those of y'all who don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays anyways. It's a festive time regardless of what you celebrate. Televised revolting, hey! Currently starved for 1000xResist content. Honestly, kind of feel that. It was really hard to resist playing more of this game before I had my next one scheduled. I am super excited to start Chapter 3, though. For those of y'all who were here with me yesterday night watching the Indie Game Awards, you already know that this game won an award for, I believe, narrative? How did I forget already? How did I forget what it won already? How? It won, narrative, I believe. Can't believe I already forgot. But, anyways, so yeah, that's even more proof that this is absolutely a game worth playing and worth streaming and worth getting as many eyes on as I can. So I am super excited to start Chapter 3 again. I also have some non-game related news. Is I have had a live 2D model in the works right now for quite a while. So currently I'm using a 3D model made in Vroid by a good friend of mine, Arasu. And so I've had a live 2D model in the works for a couple of months now. Aris is actually the one who rigged my live 2D model as well, because she's just amazing like that. And I am super excited. I'm hoping to debut that model in early to mid-January. And so I'm really excited about that as well. It's really cute. I can't wait for y'all to get to see it. But, other than that, I think let's go ahead and get started on the game. Game capture, desktop audio on. Make sure to actually turn it on this time. Oh. Hey! I haven't seen you around in a while. But yeah, I'm super excited for that one as well. And it has a V-Bridger, so hopefully it'll track my face and my expressions a little bit better too. Alright, so yeah, as soon as I opened up the game it started Chapter 3, so I had to pause it, but let's go in and start Chapter 3 now. Doing lots of stuff. How are you doing? I've been good lately. Wait, did we already get through this? I thought we got through this part of it already.
Happy birthday.
Oh, maybe not. It's just the same location then. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Since I have a couple of weeks off school, I've been able to stream a lot more, which is great, because I've been really busy with school lately. Happy birthday, Principal.
Joining us later for the ceremonial cake.
Oh, they all have the same birthday. Interesting. Do they all celebrate Iris's? Well, since they're clones, I wonder, do they all celebrate Iris's birthday, or do they celebrate specifically, like, the day they were... Don't really know if they were birthed, considering they're clones. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Game's a little quiet. Okay. I can fix that. It should be slightly better now. Will you be joining us later for the ceremonial cake cutting?
I have a dislike for cake. Besides, there is work to be done. You work even on the All-Mother's birthday.
Okay, so they do celebrate Iris's birthday then. My game audio should be working now. Can you hear the game audio?
Work gives me my greatest joy. On this greatest of days, I think of her. The sacrifices she made.
Okay, sweet. Good to know.
To give us the lives we have. I will work too. So you don't have to work alone. Good, Watcher. How was your communion with Bang Bang Fire? What did you see? The All-Mother had a family before us. A mother, a father, even
The character
a
doesn't like
grandmother
cake,
before.
which is ridiculous to me, but I guess the point is to emphasize that even though they're all clones of the same person, they have very different personalities and traits. I mean, well, they're selected for certain traits, but even then, beyond their roles, they have.
In an orchard, much smaller than ours. People came for her, to study her immunity. Her family tried to stop her, but she left. And if she had listened and stayed, she would have died side by side with them. And none of us would be alive today to celebrate her. Yes, it's just a remarkable situation, isn't it? I wonder, Watcher, if you are ever graced to ride the train and live with the All-Mother, in her great war with the occupants, if by some great disaster they were to overwhelm her, would you stay and die by her side, or run away to fight another day?
Damn, that's a fairly heavy question to ask someone on their birthday. Oh, I don't know what to choose. Something tells me the right answer, at least the right answer according to principle, is stay and die. It depends on the cake. Honestly, that's pretty fair. I am not personally a fan of... Well, I like cake. I don't like frosting. Most frostings are too sweet, for my opinion. But if you give me just plain cake, I'm happy to eat that. I think stay and die is the quote-unquote right answer. But I think live another day is what Watcher would do. I mean, you're supposed to project onto her, but regardless.
I would stay and die with her. A beautiful sentiment, Watcher. Faithful, convicted. Surely the right choice. And somehow the opposite of what Iris did. Also surely the right choice. And what of Bang Bang Fire? How did she respond to what you saw? She watched the rain. Guilty of distraction, contemplation, poetry, but not guilty of treason, I gather. No. I'm glad to hear it. I don't think my heart could take another fixer. I thank you for your service, Watcher. Communions can be difficult, disorienting, exhausting. Rest and recovery are essential. Be sure to enjoy this day of celebration. The All-Mother gifted it to you. When you're ready, commune with Healer.
Okay, so this chapter is going to be another communion.
Hakiomo.
Okay, catch up with the sisters and commune with Healer. Try cakes from Asian bakeries. Oh, I haven't really had too much Asian baking, although I know that it tends to be significantly less overly sweet than Western baking. Although maybe that's just the US. The US puts sugar in everything. Oh, the balloons are cute. Alright, so I can go up to the bar or down to admin. Let's go up to the bar. I have a feeling if people are celebrating, that's where they'll be. Why is it like this? Okay. My motion controls freaked out. Or not my motion controls, my controls freaked out for a second there. Oh. There's no one really here except the bartender.
Got time for a birthday buzz, Sister Blue? What can I load up for you?
Blue Communion, Inside Sunrise, Dark and Sinful, or Bloody Sister. I'll go Blue Communion.
Blue Communion, please. Made it special, just for you. A little sweet, a little tangy. You joining me? I'm not supposed to while I'm on the job.
But...
on the almost birthday? What the hecky, just a drop. Cheers. Cheers. Bottoms in. You promised me gossip. What's your flavor?
Spicy, spooky, funny, or strange? Let's go funny.
Tell me a funny one. Knock, knock. Who's there? All Mother. All Mother who? Oh, you talk to your mother like that? You want burned to death?
That's a little dark.
Get it? Because you just disgraced your whole family. Yes. Funny and scary.
Yeah, tiny bit dark though.
Time for another?
Perhaps a little tasteless. Let's go spicy, I guess.
Spicy. Big sis knower. Always ready. Keeping to herself. Not exactly a spice queen, right? Right. Well, once upon a time, she was close as can be with a watcher. Really? Then one night, the watcher's train came, and she snuck off without a word. They say Noah didn't leave the library for a whole year.
Aww.
Ouch. That is spicy. Got time for another?
Not what I thought they meant by spicy gossip, but let's go spooky.
Tell me something spooky. So, one night, two sisters sneak out after bedtime. They cozy up in the courtyard, in that little cave with a waterfall behind.
Oh, this game is gorgeous. I know that I should be paying attention to the dialogue, but I can't help but comment on just, like, how good the lighting alone is.
Well, they're getting very cute, and one of them leans on those little posts that stick out of the ground. As soon as she does it, her eyes go blank, and a creaky voice comes out of her mouth.
Oh.
Let me check your prescription. Let me check your prescription. Let me check your prescription. Let me check your prescription.
Hey, that is a little freaky.
Creepy. Got time for another?
I guess just one more category.
Strange. I got a goodie. Oops. I probably shouldn't. Come on. Don't make me pull rank. Okay. Well, one night, everyone's in bed, and I go for one of my night strolls. I hear this whisper by the All-Mother statue, so I peek my head around the corner. It's Principal, in some kind of trance.
Oh.
She keeps saying the same thing over and over. The you that remains and remains. Did you wake her? Of course not, Miss Spear. Keep that to yourself. Got time for another?
I think that's all my options, so...
I better be going. You got your fill of tasty gossip? I'm stuffed. 6 to 1, Sister Blue. Hey, you didn't hear it from me.
You didn't hear it from me, of course. So there's a watcher shell. Or I guess a blue shell? I'm not entirely sure how the naming works. Alright, there's the lounge. Wonder if there's anybody in here. Or wait, no, can't I open the map and it'll tell me? Which... There it is. I was like, which key's the map again? So, Noah's in the library, Healer's in the med bay. Words are difficult. Skybar. Principal's over there. Oh, there's a new fixer. Interesting. Reminds me of Once Human somewhat. It's kind of a similar aesthetic, although Once Human is considerably more sort of grungy. The map is just hand-drawn. There's been quite a few things of that. Almost everything that we see that's supposed to have been made by Iris is hand-drawn in crayon and scribbles and all of that.
I'm gonna taste it. Sister Blue, what do you think strawberries taste like?
Fulfilling your function, holding hands, or justice.
Like holding hands. Means I'm in love.
That was not the response I was expecting.
Did I miss it? Miss what? The cutting of the cake. It hasn't happened yet.
You'd think a century would give her more time to practice.
Why are you sleeping?
Good point.
I camped out. All night? Well, how else can I guarantee front row seats for the ceremony? You are faithful to your function. I must watch. Like you've witnessed the glistening blade slicing through that fluffy cream. Up close? Many times. And what is it like?
Glistening, fluffy, up close.
The closer you are, the better. I can't wait. I'm going to be in the front row. Hair to hair, sister.
Honestly, kind of a mood. Not the whole camping out all night thing, but being constantly on the verge of falling asleep.
Sister Blue, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Guess what? I was digging through the library and I found illustrations of what appeared to be the
Ooh.
All-Mother's birthday. There was a drawing of the cake. It was unmistakable. I have kind of a wild theory, but I think the All-Mother also ate other things on her birthday. Hear me out.
Oh.
There was a drawing of a kind of square receptacle, and inside there was a large disc. And on that disc, there were many smaller discs affixed to it by what appears to be a layer of melted binding.
Pizza.
Pizza.
A favorite of the All-Mother's generation.
Really? All those disgusting circles? I also saw a basin filled with long,
Floppy strands.
threads, like
That would be
the hair of a
spaghetti.
giant, which appears to be smothered in a glossy film.
You mean noodles.
You know it also? How?
I witnessed them in my communion with the All-Mother.
You mean to say you experienced firsthand the All-Mother's actual birthday?
Well, a memory of it. The noodles were supposedly for a long life. And the All-Mother has lived a long, long time.
So it's true. My theory is correct. Wow. Oh. It's good to be alive.
It's kind of cute. Okay, living is down here.
I wish all sisters to be truly united in purpose.
What's in here? Alcove. I spent like a long time exploring the other day, but I don't actually remember where anything is because I have like zero sense of direction. So, oh, stairs. Okay, Old Town. Old Town's down there. Center, platform 0, exit A, B, and C. Alright, so I'm looking for exits A, B, and C's. Exit A, exit B, exit C. Here we go. I guess I'll go out exit A, I think. Okay, so A is center and medical. So here's center. Medical's over there. The Grove. No, medical's that way. Grove is this way. Let's go up here. See who's like hanging out. Relatable, but in reverse. I'm better at remembering game hub layouts than actual directions. Fair enough. I'm usually decent at remembering actual directions, but when there's not like a physical space to interact with, I become considerably worse. I get lost a lot. Oh, they've got a painting class.
She's so beautiful. Even though we are all made from her hair, none of us will ever be as lovely as Mother. I want to capture her elegance with my paintbrush.
Huh.
It's not all
I
Mother's
wonder,
birthday.
does Iris see them as her children? Does she see them as, like, family but more on, like, the level of a sibling or a cousin? Or does she not see them as family at all?
What's the matter? Sister Blue, I really want to capture the All-Mother, but she's so mysterious. And the statue, I just can't get at her essence. Keep trying. Sister Blue, you communed with her. Please tell me, what is she really like?
Her name was Iris, she was cruel to others, and she played piano. I guess played piano is probably the right answer, or quote-unquote right answer, but I guess her name was Iris?
She had a different name. Really? What was it?
I think she calls Watcher sister in the prologue.
Iris.
Okay, so she refers to them like they refer to each other.
Incredible. What function does it stand for?
Interesting.
No function. Names then were decorative. Hers referred to a few different things. A flower, I think, and a part of an eyeball. Fascinating. You have opened her to me. I will paint her in full bloom. I will let her light in. Iris. Thank you, Sister Blue. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So they celebrate her birthday as their own, which is interesting. Well, not necessarily their own. They celebrate her birthday. They don't really have birthdays.
I still feel like she glows. I want to reflect her vibrancy, the life-giving energy that flows from her. I love her expression. Her eyes are closed. She looks so peaceful. We're lucky to have such a patient mother.
That's Old Town Platform 0. I'm going this way then. It's hard to know anything about Iris as Iris in the present, given that we only ever see her through memories. Except in the prologue, which I'm assuming is actually taking place in the present. Oh, this is pretty. I don't think I've been up here before. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Memory.
They're preparing music for the celebration.
I always love music time. Come on, Fixer.
It's not ready.
I'm sure it's great. It'll mean so much to the All-Mother that you wrote her a song. It's a thoughtful gift.
Yeah, but it's just not quite there yet.
We're gonna miss the whole party.
honestly kind of a
Fine, go
mood
ahead.
writing something and then never wanting
I'll
to
catch up.
show it to anybody because it's not perfect.
You'll just sit here all night and I'll come back and you'll have a sore thumb and crashing blood sugar.
We can't rush the creative process.
Just play it, Fixer.
It's embarrassing.
I doubt it. Here, just play it for me, okay? I'll tell you if it's ready.
Yeah?
I'll give it to you straight, I promise. But then we gotta go.
Fine. Alright. But it's not finished. Hello, sisters.
Hey,
Hello, sisters.
Woo!
My name is Fixer, and this song, goes out to the All-Mother. If you can hear us, Mom, this is for you. I hope you don't hate it.
Oh.
Mother loves you and cares for all your sisters. She has powers and wisdom beyond imagining. If there's danger, she surely has prepared us.
I wonder if they have different voice actors. Because they definitely have different sort of overtones and undertones to their voices. But at the same time, they're distinct from Iris.
The All-Mother, she shines so bright. The mother's glow is not as warm as it had seemed to be, and it feels very far from me.
Aww.
And it feels very far from me. Love your mother and trust in her teachings. Do your duties and carry out your functions for a future far from sin or incineration. We're all just flowers in a garden of her making. Soon we'll grow beautiful enough to be worth taking. The All-Mother, she shines so bright, but Mother's glow is not as warm as it had seemed to be, and it feels very far from me, and it feels very far from me.
Aww.
Fixer, we both know you can't play that song tonight.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go.
But I really liked it anyway. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Roger, do you want to play some music?
No, it's alright. Let's go.
Aww. Alright, exit A, Grove, Glass Hall, Maintenance, and Alcove. I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna go look for medicine. Okay, medical is this way, I think. Should be over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, medical's this way. We love me already being hopelessly lost. I've only been here for like a minute.
I wouldn't head down there if I were you.
Alright, that sounds like something important, so I will come back here when I'm ready to commune with Healer. Alright, I need the map. Is it R for the map? Yeah, it's R for the map. Alright, let's head around to the library then. Not that way, this way. There's the library.
Wait.
It's kind of funny when Watcher goes, "That was beautiful, don't show that to anyone." Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. And also tried to run into the window.
Greetings, Sister Blue. On her birthday, I love nothing more than a deep study of her words. Even though I've read her poem 1,000 times, I discover something new every time.
Really?
Some mysteries hide right there on the surface. Does any passage strike you today?
Heki Almo.
I guess.
Almo is
That
unequivocally
feels
the
right.
All-Mother, but Heki, a greeting, a goodbye, an exclamation. One little word with no real meaning, yet in the same breath means everything. Anything else hiding in plain sight?
I guess I'll hear her
Ancient
interpretations.
sister, Mother crossed.
Strange wording, don't you think? Who crossed whom? Just kidding. It was obviously that sinful ancient sister. The Almo just have to get creative to preserve the rhyme scheme, right? Anything else hiding in plain sight?
All Mother's grace forever lost.
Try seeing the line over and over, as if you were the Almo herself, writing it on the page. All Mother's grace forever lost. All Mother's grace forever lost. All Mother's grace forever lost. Do you feel it? Less mad or sad after she was betrayed. Do you think she was lonely? Anything else hiding in plain sight?
Each shapen sister, her domain.
At first glance, each sister has her own domain, right? But could it also mean that we are her domain?
See, that's one that I think has multiple interesting meanings to it. Like, the other ones seem fairly transparent. But each shapen sister, her domain, reads as much to me as each sister shapes her domain as each sister is shaped by her domain.
Or her domain is ours? Why would the All-Mother leave space for so many interpretations? I believe she intended all of them to be true. Anything else hiding in plain sight?
I'm going to see what else is going on.
It brings me great joy that we each can celebrate the All-Mother in our own way. Farewell,
Heki.
Heki.
What's wrong?
I can't believe Nowhere put her in charge.
Can't believe Nowhere put her in charge.
Is she not suitable?
She's amazing. Filled to the brim with knowledge and interpretations.
I see.
I wish I could read the characters in each symbol.
Do you ever wonder why there can only be one sister per function?
Like, I took 1 year of Mandarin lessons back in elementary school, and I have entirely forgotten them since.
Wouldn't it be helpful to have two?
And I don't even know if they spoke Mandarin, or if this is Mandarin so much as it could be any other dialect of Chinese.
What did Fixer used to say? Everything comes around, but how fast it comes around is a different story.
Bandwidth.
I think so.
Happy birthday, Sister Blue.
To you too.
Right, I'm going up, I guess. Don't know if there's... Oh, there is someone up here, actually.
Hi, Sister Blue. I can't talk right now.
Why aren't you celebrating?
The library catalog has been malfunctioning all day. All the fixer types are too busy making room for, well, you know. Right when I needed to work on my research projects.
Can anyone help you out?
I already asked for their help too much. This is my burden. Just my luck. I'll be pulling a lot of late nights. Sister Blue, would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you pray that I catch a break?
Heki Almo.
Thank you.
Zhao points out she has to use Mandarin words instead of Cantonese for Iris. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. So Iris's family does speak Mandarin. It doesn't matter too much either way, because I can't read either. Well, it doesn't matter too much in terms of my ability to understand it, given that I don't speak either language, but... Alright, I think I've seen everywhere there is to see here. Which button's map again? Oh, yeah, so I've seen everything that there is to see here, I think. Been to the garden and the shrine and the waterfall. So I guess I go upstairs? And I guess I'll just go all the way around until I find where I need to be. Admin, bar, and security. Okay, so admin and the bar are this way. Bar is up, admin is down? Behind me? Oh, here, I guess. Or is this the bar? Wait, no, this is admin. This is where principal is. Okay. Why is it so red? I've already spoken to principal. 4 years of Spanish lessons total, and I can't string together a sentence. Honestly, 3 years of Spanish and then another 2 for using it for work, and I'm still not good enough at it to hold a conversation. Well, I mean, I can, in theory, hold a conversation, but it's like toddler level vocab and grammar. Like, I don't know how to conjugate a lot of things, that sort of thing. So we're going around this way to security, and then I gotta figure out where the fixers are. I don't know if they've appointed a new one yet, but okay, here's security.
Sisters, occupant activity. Formation now.
What's this?
Sister Blue, inspired by your decisiveness, I told Sister Orange that we should practice our quake drills. She put me in charge.
Qualified enough to babysit. Good point.
Ready, sisters? This is an emergency. Wait, we're missing one. At ease. Sister Blue, what do I know of battle? Weapon handling, march choreography. Can you offer any advice?
I don't know any of these. Oh god, solo español. Mi español es... No bueno. I'd have to set a timer for this. No words. No palabras. I think that's right.
Sorry, each shape and sister her domain.
Last time, all Sister Orange said was, if we meet the enemy with the enemy, a stalemate is wasted. What does it even mean?
No sé, la palabra. Interesante. Pero not interesante. Okay, my timer's up. I don't know the word for interesting. I know the word for interested. Or I think that's interested. Enemy meets stalemate wasted. If you meet the enemy with the enemy. I don't know whether that's meant to comment on the enemy being untrained or unpracticed, or if that's meant to comment on there being other sisters, the other sisters who have gone to be with the All-Mother, being the enemy.
We must avoid becoming our oppressor?
Interesante. Okay, that is what I thought it was.
Maybe you understand her
But
better
yeah,
than I do.
you get my point when I say that my Spanish is not very good. It really should be better than it is, but I didn't bother keeping it up. I didn't bother keeping up my practice after I stopped having to use it for work. And so it's largely gone.
Don't worry, Sister Blue. I'm filling in for BDF. There's no higher responsibility than monitoring occupant activity. I want you to know, I take it very seriously.
I appreciate it, sister.
So far, so good. No sign of occupants above us, below us, or anywhere.
I remember the last incident.
I've only heard stories. It was before my time.
Many sisters perished.
Helps to have people to practice with. I go hang out in a Japanese server all the time to practice. I'm still working on my Japanese, just very slowly. I'm trying to, like, drill
I got cut off from everyone else.
drill katakana into my head at the moment so that I have an easier time reading. It's because there's a surprising amount of words I know. I just have to be able to read it well enough to figure out what words they are.
We became good
I
friends.
probably could not speak it or speak Japanese or write Japanese,
Hecky.
Thank you for protecting
but
us.
I can usually read enough to figure out what the sentence is from context clues. There's one Spanish phrase I remember. I mean, of all the phrases to remember, that is definitely one of them. My Spanish is actually in a pretty similar state to my Japanese in that I can read well enough to figure out what it is, but my speaking and writing are both not very good. Just sing Japanese when having a conversation. I mean, fair enough. It's much harder to put words together than to just say words. Learned it from Breaking Bad. That translates to "you're always a friend of the cartel," so maybe not the best. My Japanese singing is pretty good. I work on my pronunciation a lot when I'm singing in another language. Because, weirdly enough, English is not super pronunciation focused. Like, English is very understandable even through strange or not great pronunciation.
You found something
To the
else
point
of
that,
mine.
like, when I was learning to sing, they actively taught us to change the vowel in a word when you're singing to make it sound better. Because you can generally figure out what a word is through context clues and through the consonants. So you can change the vowel to pretty much, or almost any vowel sound, and it'll still be coherent. It just sounds better.
Then I noticed a music book with some songs addressed
To me.
I stopped reading right away. I left it down by your apartment, on a music stand. Maybe I should have tucked it away.
You're good at finding useless old things.
Oh, I didn't mean for it to be a backhanded compliment. I genuinely wanted to compliment her.
Here. I know the two of you are close. Maybe when a new fixer is chosen, we'll all feel better.
Yeah, in singing you can change your warp vowels to
It's fine.
help it be
Sister Blue.
better. But when I'm singing in a different language, I'm often more hesitant to change vowels because I'm worried that my pronunciation will not come across the same way. Oh, there's one of the ones I was meaning to talk to.
Feel every last drop of breath empty out of you. Inhale slowly. Fill your chest with purifying blue.
This is an entirely offhand theory that I just thought of now and is probably not relevant. But since they said, what's the word? Since one of their, like, their phrases is red to blue, I wonder, do the clones have blue blood as opposed to red blood?
Huh. Watcher.
Like, what she said just now is what made me think of it, is just let all the red drain out of you and fill it back up with blue.
Please carry on with the sequence, everyone.
Jesse, I need you to sing the opening to Beastars.
HBD, BB. In honor of
HBD, BB.
Mother, I am helping to reduce the flow of devotion. Guiding our sisters. in the
Can we get a
eighth
Breaking
sense
Bad
of
anime?
circling.
Honestly, if you were going to make any existing Western show into an anime, the ones I would love to see are Breaking Bad and Downtown Abbey. I feel like Grey's Anatomy would make a good anime as well, because there's enough ridiculous plot points to it that you can majorly turn up, like, the camp factor a little bit without it being too unreasonable.
Oh, then do not engage in a deep unblocking here. This place is surrounded by transparency.
Camp is maybe not the right word for that. You can turn up the drama
Flows of her physical nature.
of it. Like, you can pull off, like, animes, like, super over dramatic camera angles and... Well, the best way to launder money is anime Blu-rays. That shit's highway robbery. You know what's even worse than anime Blu-rays? Idol concert Blu-rays. I was trying to find a Love Live one, and God, it's like a 500% markup, and I'm just sitting here like, dude.
Embarrassed. But do feel free to spectate, watcher. The ancestors can enter your eyes when you feel light.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday. Everyone, inhale. Now we do the square of hell to the inside sky.
Danny DeVito. Okay, now I'm really curious to know what an animated Danny DeVito would look like. Okay, I think I've talked to everyone now except for Healer. Well, I've talked to everyone I can except for Healer, I think, so down we go, I guess. And I'll head over to where Healer is. I have made peace knowing I'll never have the full Gurren Lagann Blu-ray box set. I wish they didn't make collector's editions of so many things, because, like, there's so many things that I would love to see collector's editions for, or that I would love to have collector's editions for, and my bank account does not want me to have those collector's editions. Alright. So I think going back in here will progress my story, so.
You're back for more, Sister Blue.
Is that blood?
Not just blood.
Oh,
The
lovely.
cleaning programs are down. So, I volunteered to clean up my hands.
Okay, so she's covered in red stuff, so that they do have red blood.
After Sister Pink finishes her weekly showcase. That's what the hoses are for.
What is this showcase?
Hard to explain. Just needs to be there. It's explained by Oni.
I see.
Back to work. What's this looking nice, Sister Blue?
So I believe they do have different voice actresses, although I think it's a collection of voice actresses as opposed to... Oh, that is a very dead shell.
Red? Purple?
Your distress.
At the birthday celebrations? I wondered why every balloon was the same color. Turns out they weren't.
Your eyes work differently?
Oh, she's colorblind! Oh
All
no!
this time, I've been prescribing the fates of shells, and I can't even tell blue from green? What if Sister Blue, I had picked for you a green path? What then?
Sphere to square or red to blue.
A sister forms into her function, like a sphere to square.
Right.
But I'd be lost. I could never be a fixer.
Thank you for your honesty.
You should report your condition to healer.
Yes. I'll make sure to do that.
I'll make sure to do that.
Pecky.
There's no way she's doing that.
Oh, Sin. Another one out of order?
Is the chamber broken?
Unfortunately so.
I'm sorry. Giancarlo Esposito played an antagonist in Cyberpunk, did he? Got typecasted.
Second one this week has been stillborn. We're down to only a handful of reliable pods.
Sphere to square, sister. How will you manage?
I don't know. I stayed up all night worrying.
Made me hate Faraday. He is a really good actor, although I feel like he always plays villains.
Malfunctions, short circuits.
Like, I at least, well, I mean, I'd like to be cast in just about anything, but
No. Sister Pink has
I would
enough on her
I would
plate.
hate if after having that long and that successful of a career, I was still being typecast.
We'll manage it. I'll manage it. Somehow.
Pecky, sister.
Thank you, Grace.
Or maybe he just enjoys playing villains. Playing villains is fun.
Oh,
Like you get to be a little bit evil.
Watcher, have you come?
If you asked Arasu, she would tell me I am evil all the time. But it can be fun to get to be a little bit evil sometimes.
You've been mandated to commune.
Yes, I have heard all about it. Actually, I've got tons to get through before the day.
I see. I'll come back in a bit.
Yeah, you do that. I'm not making any promises. Some of us have real work to do.
Hey, rude. I think I've talked to everyone I have to talk to, though. He's good at that thing where he drops all emotion in his face. Good point.
Back already? I need some more time.
I've done everything else I can.
Was principle not clear?
It was clear. Very clear.
These communions are important.
Yes, well, I'm sure they are to you.
I am merely carrying out the All-Mother's wishes. Did you not witness the artistic
Artistic rendition is one way of phrasing it.
Oh, honey, I saw it all. I am well aware of what you did.
You mean what Fixer did?
No, I mean what you did.
We shouldn't delay. It would raise suspicion.
Oh my god.
What?
Never mind. Guess we were all the new kid once. I think I figured it out. It just was poof. Right through my fingers.
What happened?
Oh, you know. Sister falls. Cracks an ass. Sister is careless. Sister is too eager. It ends badly for them, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm sorry.
How are you doing, Watcher? You can tell your big sister. Like almost says.
Sharing is caring.
She says that?
Well, no. She should.
1000xResist clears the 5 degrees of reuse separation? I can't say I'm familiar with the concept.
You know what? Let's just get this over with.
Thank you.
For what?
For cooperating with me.
Little sister. It's the least I could do.
Secretary, let's begin.
Understood.
She's a little bit menacing.
In 3, 2,
2, 1. I find it kind of interesting that Secretary sounds like a kid. I'm sure it must be purposeful to some degree. I'm just not sure what the purpose is, per se. that's not where I need to go. What about over here? Nope. This way, I guess. And on the last month of the year, the last month of the last year of before, it rained red. A red that ran crimson through every human eye. That froze the course of every human vein. That looked every human target with cries and curses and everything cruel. All games are only 5 games away from being associated with Ryu from Street Fighter. So it's like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon almost. Like everything is only so many steps away from Kevin Bacon. And so it went, each man down. Each tree bowing and then cracking at the weight of its own grief. Even the bees could do nothing. They drank themselves drunk on the red of the blood spilt, wishing for better days and warmer weather. 1000xResist, Balatro, Witcher, Monster Hunter, Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh my god, you're not wrong. Although I'm a little confused on how we get from Balatro to Witcher. Or, more accurately, Witcher to Balatro.
Do you think she'll come with us?
What? You were so confident earlier. So confident in your charms.
Mimi, this is serious.
Sure. She'll come.
She'll leave her parents.
Believe me, you don't want them around. Not when difficult choices need to be made.
I'm just being conscious of what we're asking.
It's not like she has a choice. We're just being polite. Who are those ugly spheres?
They're bad news or they're helping. One of Balatro's card skins is a Witcher 3. Oh! I forgot Balatro released a bunch of card skins recently. Although I thought most of them were in connection with more modern indie games.
They're trying to help the All-Mother.
Oh, watch her. If only you were this trusting when it counts. Well, lead on, Communion Queen. I'm at your service. Let's bear witness to whatever the All-Mother has in store.
Bear witness to the past. Alright, I guess we're going inside. And on the last week of the last year of before, 2 demigods descended upon a home and demanded from the weary council your firstborn. For they knew that this child held a gift of immunity. Not this way, this way. But what will be left of us, the council wearied. The demigods could not be bothered. Hey, where do I go from here? Oh, there's a door there. The way it changes the view during communions is really interesting. They took the firstborn away to a faraway place. Okay, this is cool, the way the perspective changes as you move. Although the perspective doesn't change as much on the right side as it does on the left. Oh my god, this game is, like, visually beautiful to me. I'm not one of those people who places a lot of importance on super high fidelity graphics. But just this, even though it's not, like, even though you can't see the cracks in the stones on the buildings, this is really, really beautiful to me. Just the use of lighting and the use of, like, reflection, and like you can see a face in the sun almost. Like that level of attention to detail is just incredible to me. That is a very big bird. Although I guess we did see that mutant pigeon, didn't we? Okay, I can't go that far back, so I guess I just keep going right. All that to say, watcher for next guest fighter in Street Fighter 6. Honestly, I'd be down. I'm not much of a fighting game person, mostly because I'm just bad at them. Like, I don't have the reflexes or the ability to think that many moves in quick succession. If it's something like, for example, chess or like a card game when there's not a timer on which move to make, I can usually do strategy then. But for something like a fighting game, it's just too many factors to consider in quick succession for me to really do it. Although it might just be that I think too much. That too. And on the first day of the first year, the firstborn arrived at the garden. Oh, hello, healer.
Honey, could you slow it down? This is a lot more running than I'm used to.
Kind of a mood.
Well, spring chickens, you know?
Spring chicken?
Never mind.
Okay, so Healer's a lot older than all. Healer's got to be a lot older than the others, because she has like sayings and idioms that you wouldn't really have heard from one of the other clones, that you have to have heard from someone on the outside. Well, I mean, it's established that she's older than the others, but she has to be significantly older. Oh, how she basked in this new freedom. For her youth had been one long, underwhelming episode of being treated like a child. There she is.
Iris, please, make yourself at home. I just want to say thank you for all your sacrifices.
What sacrifices?
Ah, right. Thank you for coming with us.
I need to know what's wrong with me.
Wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you, Iris. In fact, some people would say your immunity is a gift. Some people like me. Your condition may save us all.
Oh. The demigods study the firstborn.
First things first. We're gonna take some samples, okay?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Some blood, some skin, some hair. You know, the usual suspect.
Oh. Now that I think about it, I wonder if Iris actually consented to being cloned.
Some water, too, from your mouth, your eyes. Just some bare symptoms.
Because while Johnson doesn't seem too bad, Mimi, I 100% believe, would clone someone without their consent.
Why did I survive? And Zhao didn't.
Zhao? Who's that?
She was a friend.
Oh, a friend, yes. I'm sorry. Don't you worry. If we do a good job here, no one will have to die again.
What do you mean, no one?
It's our little secret between us gals. So, just be patient, okay? I assure you, the complex stuff is yet to come.
Oh, so she doesn't actually remember the process. Interesting.
If only I could see what they were working with. Not how they were testing. Ugh, are the memories supposed to look like this?
I've seen similar errors before.
Well, what do you make of this, Chameleon Queen?
Secretary, thoughts?
As I've said, we can only see what All Mother has experienced, or dreamt, or allowed us to see.
That's a fine detail.
So, Iris either doesn't remember the testing process, Or she's decided that they're not allowed to see it. Maybe that they're not allowed to see her vulnerable? But it doesn't entirely make sense that they're not allowed to see her vulnerable unless it's only physically vulnerable, because we saw her emotionally vulnerable when Zhao died.
She would hide certain memories.
Wouldn't you, Watcher? And you, Healer? There you go. She may be open to us, but some things are too personal, even for sisters.
Redacted, 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 redacted. Johnson the 50.
I played the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music. I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music.
That. This is something. Her gifts remained her own. Interesting.
This is how things go. You knew this was going to happen.
How many more do we have to make?
100. 1,000.
Yep.
100,000.
Well, I still don't know if they had Iris's consent for the cloning thing, but again, I 100% believe Mimi would clone someone without their consent.
As many as it takes. You need to grow some thicker skin.
We lost contact with 2 more facilities last week.
Focus. You're here, and we are alive. For fuck's sake. People are depending on you.
She stood in the middle of the square.
Hey, Iris. What are you doing? She looks just like me. Wow, so many of you. This is like dreamy.
She smiles more than me. She's so trusting of everyone.
Does she smell like strawberry poppy?
No. No, she smells like nothing.
Their faces glowed mauve, the color of disinterest. Time's passing faster now. I assume I'm supposed to go this way, but I'm not sure. Or maybe back here somewhere? Oh. I can move forward and backward in time now. That makes more sense. Their faces glowed rose, the color of fatigue. Their faces glowed ash, the color of scorn.
Mimi is dead. Did you know that? Are you happy, Iris? We saved her for you. From now on, I want you to feel the weight of your actions. I want you to drink every single last drop.
Incensed, she blank upon all the dusty-faced demigods before her. Incensed, she blanked upon. I have to turn my keyboard's backlight on. I can't see the keys. She redacted upon all those surrounding the square. Her venge not yet quenched, she redacted upon all those toiling the tech lands, the greens, the labs, the ones at home in their pods, and every last nuisance. Until the firstborn was the last one left.
You did this? For me?
Secretary, who is she talking to?
That information has been
Let me guess. Redacted.
astute, Watcher.
Huh.
Thank you.
I'm still confused on if the firstborn is Iris herself, or if it was the very first clone. I'm gonna go back and see when they first used the term firstborn. The firstborn arrived at the garden. Okay, so that would be Iris, then. So then the person she's talking to, I guess, would be the ancient sister? On the 3rd month of the 30th year, the firstborn hid away, all alone and forgotten. Or all forgotten. Between stone walls she endured, visioning a great utopia.
She was all alone.
I'm gonna be candid with you. Is that okay?
What are you...
I'm so sincerely sick of these drawings.
You don't like art?
Watcher, you silly sphere. Art can be sharper than a scalpel.
Oh.
Can be. And so, lonely as heck, she plucked from her own head 5 strands of hair. Ah, okay. So the first of them were not necessarily hers to make, but the first 5 sisters were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then healer there.
Hear
Iris.
this. My power is to be the maker, the savior, the life giver of you, sisters. This power is mine, and mine alone. You are forbidden to do the same. You are forbidden to make sisters of your own. Do you understand me?
No sisters we make, no promise we break. Pluck hair from our heads, so slain us dead.
Iris is not much of a poet. Hecky Grace, I guess?
Hacky Grace. I feel out of practice.
Oh, sisters. They're all so basic.
And so, the firstborn was henceforth known as All-Mother. All-Mother struggled to tell the sisters apart, and so gifted each their own color and garb. So dark blue, Watcher. No, because there's only one shade of blue here. It's pink for healer.
Yuck. Those styles. We've come a long way, haven't we? Well, maybe some of us.
Hey,
Darling, don't get down. It's bad for the brain.
All-Mother struggled to keep the sisters from quarrel, and so gifted them each a different power. The youngest must be the one who betrayed her, then.
Would you look at that? They don't need masks. These original sisters were immune. I can't get used to it either. If she could give us immunity, why would she take it away? Why do I have to work every day in fear?
My guess is she took it away as an act of revenge. Iris is an angry person, to say the least.
How about me, All-Mother? What is my power?
Last but not least, to you, dear sister, I
Ah,
give
so
the
this is
power
Watcher.
of observation.
I've never heard of a power so useless.
I am useless?
I want you all to remember, not all gifts are free.
Feels like it's always the youngest or the oldest, never the middle child who does the big betrayal. Fair enough. I mean, being the youngest child and the oldest child both have significance to them. Like, the oldest child was traditionally the heir, and the youngest child is, the baby. But being a middle child myself,
can't stand it anymore.
Can't stand it anymore. Pink. Oh, okay, so never mind. They didn't change the colors. That's supposed to be pink, and that's supposed to be, like, Noah's purple. All she does is stand around and watch every move I make.
Come on, cut her a break. It's her function.
To be a nuisance? What kind of function is that? Meanwhile, we all have real functions, doing real work. I'm gonna say something to All-Mother.
Not now. She's not well.
What do you mean?
She's been sleepwalking at night, talking to herself.
Oh, that's old news.
I sense this is different. I don't like being watched either, but
You're all wasting your time. We all know by now the youngest is her favorite. There's no fighting the truth. Just be on your best behavior and don't give her any reason to report you.
Okay, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way.
My sisters, they treat me differently.
So what?
It's lonely.
Am I not enough for you?
Pardon me, oh mother. Of course you are. I want to be just like you.
I know. In time, maybe you can. I'm sure they will come around. Your sisters love you. They are just jealous.
My function is not my fault.
It's only natural they want to be close to you. Close like we are. But that closeness comes with a price.
I understand.
Good. Now load the devices and let's get started.
Of course.
On the 4th month of the 40th year, the sisters played their favorite game.
Sisters, I know I am useless, but may I play with you? Just this one?
Oh. You want to grace us with your presence?
yeah, you can play.
Yes. Let's play, little sister.
What's the game?
I know. You're good at looking, aren't you? Let's play hide and seek. We hide, and you seek.
I can do that. I've trained for this every day of my life. I promise I will seek to the best of my ability.
Right. Yes. Good. Close your eyes and count to 10.
And so she searched.
Ready or not, here I come. I can see you. No, I can't. I'm coming to get you.
I'm confused as to where I'm meant to go. Oh, this one.
Is that? No, that's the shrub.
Okay, I can't move forward in time.
Oh, just a shadow. Scary.
Okay. Oh, there's one up there now.
Maybe this way.
The real trick is finding the new ones. Were they all taking sick poses? Maybe.
I guess no one is here. Are you sure you've checked everywhere?
Look at her. She'll never find me.
Well, isn't that funny?
What's funny?
It's just an age-old truth. The youngest is always just a bit dense.
Are you talking about me?
Are you dense?
I'm just trying to do my best.
Really? Guess I'm not talking about you then.
She just needs help, okay?
And searched.
I saw someone.
Come out wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Footprints. I've got you now.
Hello. You're all so good at this game.
Have you tried looking near the entrance?
How thrilling. Hiding from the enemy in plain sight.
And searched and searched.
Here. Yeah, no. You'll find them soon. I'm sure. Hello? Anyone? Hey, hard things are hard. Got you! I don't even know why I'm looking down here. I wouldn't have thought to look there. Maybe around here. There's always clues in hallways. I can't find anyone. Try taking a little rest. You may have better luck with sharp mind. I thought I could do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
I can't tell if she's one step ahead or one step behind.
Flush in the face, and dark in the heart, the youngest searched into the night.
Hello. You can all come out now. I'm done playing.
Please come out.
That's just kind of cruel, really. Zhao and Iris talking about hide and seek in chapter 2. I guess they did.
Sister Pink is right. I am a waste of meat. I can't even perform my function. Why? I try to do everything right to be loved, but nothing ever changes. What is wrong with me? Why do they hate me?
Through darkness she combed until met with a waterfall that parted before her.
Was this always here?
Hello? Is anyone in there?
Is this where they've been hiding?
Oh.
You were all alone. What's this?
Dear Dumpster Zhao, since you haven't been around, I've got hot goss for you. Turns out I can multiply myself just by wishing for it to be true. It also turns out I'm immune to the virus that did you in. So I'm still alive, but without you, sort of pretty grim. At least your journal keeps me warm. Its pages feed the fire. By the way, I read it all of your weird desires. Remember how I hate your laugh? How I hate your style? How I'd hate walking home from school with you bothering me for miles. And now all I have is a picture. And the world has come to an end. I promise I will be nicer. If you want to come around again.
Oh. In between the worn pages, yep. The youngest found a single strand of hair. An idea blossomed in her mind. So genius, so not basic.
This piece of hair belonged to Zhao? No sisters we make, no promise we break. Pluck hair from our heads, so slain us dead. But what if pluck from another to please my mother? I'll show them who's useless.
On that night, she went to work. Struck by sudden inspiration, she toiled to perfect her creation.
Archer, I don't like where this is going. Can we stop?
All this happened a long time ago.
I see you've become numb.
Principal wants this. Let's keep going. Will she like me? It'll be okay. Deep breath. It'll be okay.
That doesn't bode well.
You can call me youngest. Yes, that's right. That's me. And your name is Zhao. Zhao. Yes. Oh, All Mother is going to be so surprised. Surprise. Yes. Yes. Surprise. You are getting it. Zhao, you are so beautiful. Beautiful. You are the best thing I have ever done.
On the next day, they gathered for All-Mother's birthday.
Hey, about yesterday, we want to say we're sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Okay? She means it. I mean it. We got carried away. We'll play even nicer next time. I promise.
It's still stunning how bad of an idea this is, even on a rewatch. Yeah.
It's all right. Don't worry.
It was perhaps not the best choice on the youngest's part.
Really?
Yes, really. I think I'm not very good at looking, but it's all right.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad. We love you. Yeah. What'd she say? Let it be known. Oh look, it's little sister. You found us.
Took you long enough. Okay. That was mean of me. I'm sorry. We all just need a little personal space now and then. Does that make sense? Right. I almost forgot. Purple has an idea. Well, kind of both of us.
This might be presumptuous, but we were noticing that you were having trouble seeing.
We're not joking around.
What do you mean?
It's just a theory, but it's possible that your glasses don't bend light properly for your eyes.
Very possible. The cloning process may not be perfect. Sister, you may need new glasses.
My glasses?
Why don't you come round to the med bay? After the party, I'll see if I can do anything.
I too would be curious. If true, there are wide-ranging consequences, given time.
If I was never told anyone else about Zhao, then youngest would probably just think that's how Zhao looks. Oh, yeah.
What do you say?
It's okay.
You're right.
I may not need to.
I mean,
look for-
it's obvious that there's quite a bit of naivety on the youngest's part.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to show Mom what I'm really capable of. And then I'm sure everything is going to change.
Okay.
I, look forward to it. But come by anyways, okay?
Mother, happy birthday.
What's this? So formal. Thank you, youngest. You really are polite. Please, have some fruitcake.
Mother, may I say something?
Hmm? You're acting very strangely today.
I know you are lonely too.
I have all of you.
Yes, but we're no replacement for...
For what? Speak up, sister.
I got you a gift. I hope you like it. I made it all by myself.
Surprise! I'm Zhao.
What did you say?
I'm Zhao.
Yep.
Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have? Am I so wretched and vile to deserve to be treated like this? You have nothing to say? Where did I go wrong? You need to feel the weight of your actions. You will pay for this, sister.
No. Don't touch her.
Are you...
Don't come any closer.
Or what? What will you do?
Mother, please don't escalate.
Oh, I see how it is now.
They do the anime fisheye shot. Yeah, they do. It's kind of cool.
You have no clue what I've protected you from. Maybe you need to learn.
And so, the All-Mother plucks from their heads the single strand of hair that had once been her own. Stripped of their immunity, the disease began to take hold.
No. Please. Please stop.
The eldest, with the gift of knowing, sought knowledge to save her sisters, but fell to the ground, dying, then dead. The second, with the gift of healing, ran for medicine to save her sisters, but could find no such cure, and so fell to the tiles, dying, then dead. The third, with the gift of fixing, fled for her tools, to build a breathing chamber to save her sisters, but fell to the floor, dying, then dead.
Why?
The fourth, with the gift of military defense and espionage, shot furiously at the invisible disease, but the virus cut through every organ, and so she fell to the ground, dying, then dead. The youngest fell to her knees and waited her turn, yet death did not befall her.
Please. I can explain.
You thought you could replace me?
No. No, I would never.
Start birthing clones behind my back.
Never, All-Mother.
Sister, I trusted you.
It was a mistake. I promise.
A mistake? Okay, then finish it off. Just like how I taught you. I said, finish it off.
I can't.
other sisters were right about you. Useless. Death is too good for you. You want to make sisters, eh?
No, All-Mother.
You will make sisters. Dawn to dawn. You will make and unmake them until you have created sisters so pure, so perfect, that your sin can be forgiven. And you will do so, plucking from your own head of hair. It's too bad, youngest. We were so close.
I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet. I don't have too much to say right now.
And so the All-Mother departed to the other side, never to return. She stripped from the garden all things good, leaving nothing but a hollow gravesite of a bunker, where a sister scorned would live out her ceaseless life, paying for what would be known as the ancient sister's sin.
Iris, I will not break the cycle. Actually, I will in fact reinforce it and add spikes. Yep, that sounds about right.
I've seen these before.
I believe they're still present in our time, though in dire condition.
I can still make out the markings here. Here lies Sister Orange, who always has candies in her pocket to share. Here lies Sister Pink, who is a sore loser and a big dreamer. Here lies Sister Purple, who sings to those at night who can't fall asleep. Here lies Sister Green, who is always laughing and winking at me. We will play again soon, I promise.
You keep reading this over and over.
I'm just processing.
Can I help?
I'm fine.
Watcher, I know this look on your face.
Perverse, revolting, deserving of every curse. That is what we learn about the ancient sister from the very first story time. The youngest wasn't anything like that. She was clumsy, ignorant, yet convicted. Her passion for hide and seek? How could she ever mean harm?
You describe her as if you're describing yourself.
Well, maybe that's why I feel like I understand her.
Caution, Watcher. You know that to suggest anything of likeness between you and the ancient sister is a severe breach of...
I'm sorry, I know. Forget I said anything.
I think it's time to head home. To our town.
Where did Healer go? She missed the ending.
A moment, Watcher. I believe Healer fled to Time Index -01. We should reverse direction and meet her there.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, 35 is locked now. Yep, there she is.
Healer, why did you leave in the middle of the communion? Do you understand that I have to report you?
Fill me in then.
Excuse me?
Maybe I twisted my ankle. Maybe we split up. Between us, anything could have happened. And this communion was just between the two of us.
And Secretary.
So, please, regale me with the key learning outcomes. What did I miss?
The birthday party.
That sounds fun. But how does it all end? Happily ever after?
The youngest, the ancient sister. she loses everything.
Is that troubling to you at all?
It happened. I accept it.
You're so full of shit. Can I be real with you? Actually, wait. Don't answer that. Can you be real with me?
Why do people always ask me that?
You loved Pixie, didn't you?
What does this have to do with her?
You loved her and you had her killed.
She left me no choice.
You sure? No choice. And how do you feel about that now?
Fine. I feel fine.
Then why is your voice strained? Your jaw clenched? Why are your pupils dilated?
Stop it.
You're breathing erratic.
I said stop.
Your pulse and vitals off the charts.
What do you want from me?
There you are. Took long enough?
You'll be incinerated.
Good. I want to see firsthand what you would do to your own sister. You're not the only one who loved Fixer, you know. Every time I gut a shell, I see her face. I want you. I need you to admit you had a choice, and that you made the wrong one.
This is why you need to stay to the end. If you had seen what the All-Mother is capable of, you would understand.
Understand what? That Iris was lonely?
That your greatest fear should be crossing her. We sinned. We sinned and we are still paying for it to this day. She took their immunity healer like it was nothing.
Generations of sisters dying. For what? A birthday present?
It is our lot to be bound.
You are deranged.
You are jealous.
Fuck you, Watcher. I'm not jealous. I'm mad that you're basic. You pretend to be all righteous, but I can tell that you're just scared. But you know what? That scared sister, that sister I can trust. You don't have to hide from me. Without trust, we have nothing. I want to trust you.
Healer, it's not like I want to report you.
Then don't. It's your choice.
Damn. That chapter definitely hit a little bit. Oh, it took me almost 2 hours. Damn. Oh, and I missed stuff in chat. I remember a quote from this show, God, the Devil, and Dale. I think it goes, all fathers will punch their son. The goal is to throw a softer punch than their dad did before them. Probably should have watched that show. You know, there's something a little... Generally, if you're quoting something, you should have watched it, but I do get your point. I think this is going to jump straight into Chapter 4. I think... Yeah, looking at the time, it's probably about time for me to finish up for today. I have streaming again on Sunday, I think? Sunday. Yes, I'm streaming again on Sunday, I think. I'm doing Rise of the Golden Idol, which is another really cool indie game that released around the end of this year. So I am very much excited to keep doing that. And, yeah, I don't have much to say to finish things up. I think I mentioned it at the beginning. I have a model reveal post up for those of y'all who are generally VTuber fans. You would be generally familiar with them. If not, the avatar I use is called a model, and I have a reveal post up for my new model. So I am really excited for that. That's up on my Twitter and my Blue Sky, depending on which you prefer to use, if either or. But if you want to go check that out, I think it unlocked the first little section of it already. So there's that, and until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye.